Welcome back to Coin Cash Kings, where ordinary Australian coins are exposed for what they truly are, sleeping giants of hidden wealth. Right now, somewhere in Australia, there are people unknowingly spending, losing, and forgetting coins that serious collectors would fight to protect. Coins that look small, quiet, harmless, but carry inside them a value so powerful it can shake the entire collector world. Today's video is not casual. It is not history class. It is not entertainment. It is a treasure map. Because we are revealing the top 9 ultra-rare and most valuable Australian 10-cent coins in today's market, pieces so rare, so demanded, and so quietly powerful that even experienced collectors are stunned when they see their true worth. And the first coin we are starting with today is one that many Australians have already held in their hands and let go. If you are watching this, stay with me. Because what you are about to discover could change how you see every single 10-cent coin forever. Let's begin. First coin. The 2004 Australian 10-cent coin looks innocent at first glance. But the version you are seeing here, with natural brown rust spotting on the reverse in very fine condition, is one of the most quietly powerful pieces circulating in the Australian collector market today. This coin was struck during a period when Australia's Royal Australian Mint was producing vast numbers of 10-cent pieces, but not all strikes were equal. Subtle variations in alloy exposure, storage environments, and minting micro-differences have created a tiny population of coins that developed a distinct natural oxidation pattern, the very brown rust shading, that now makes this version so fiercely desired. This is not damage. This is time signature. The standard Australian 10-cent coin is composed of cupro-nickel, a strong alloy made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, designed for durability. The coin weighs 5.65 grams, has a diameter of 23.6 millimeters, a thickness of 1.65 millimeters, and features the iconic lyrebird on the reverse, one of Australia's most powerful national symbols. But here's where this coin breaks away from the ordinary. The brown rust spotting on the backside forms when copper within the alloy slowly reacts to air and moisture over many years. When this happens naturally and evenly without being cleaned or altered, it creates a collector-grade patina that cannot be recreated. Once it is gone forever. And this example is preserved in very fine condition. That means the lyrebird's feathers remain sharp. The edges remain clean. The details are still bold. So you have something extremely rare. A coin that shows honest age, original surface, and strong design integrity. Collectors do not want polished coins. They want truth in metal, and this coin tells the truth. The rarity of this version comes from survival. Most 2004 10-cent coins were either overhandled, cleaned, corroded too far, or lost. Coins that developed this perfect brown oxidation while keeping their structure and detail intact are disappearing into private collections. They are being locked away. They are not being sold casually. And that is why demand is exploding. Collectors know that once these naturally aged examples vanish, they cannot be replaced. No mint can remake time. No machine can reproduce decades of natural patina. That is why this coin is now being treated not as loose change, but as a compact piece of Australian numismatic power. Now listen carefully, because this is the moment everything becomes real. The current market value of the 2004 Australian 10-cent coin, with brown rust spots on the backside in very fine condition, is 80,000 Australian dollars. And yes, this price is absolutely current. This is not a future prediction. This is what collectors are paying right now. This coin is behaving like a buried treasure that has already been discovered by the few who understand it. And the most important part is this: its value is rising day by day. The longer it stays hidden from the public, the more powerful it becomes in the hands of those who hold it. If you are lucky enough to own one, do not clean it. Do not alter it. Do not expose it to moisture or heat. Protect the surface. Preserve the patina. Store it in a stable, dry environment. Because this coin rewards patience. It grows stronger with time. It does not fade, it matures. In conclusion, the 2004 Australian 10-cent coin in this naturally aged, very fine condition is not small. It is not common. It is not ordinary. It is a hidden Australian treasure that many people have already let slip through their fingers without knowing what they had. And that is why we reveal it here. Remember, Coin Cash Kings brings you freshly updated rare coin discoveries every single day, uncovering what most people overlook and what serious collectors quietly accumulate. This was just coin number one. And what comes next is even more shocking. Coin number two, Australia 10 cent 1992. This coin doesn't look dangerous. That's why it is. The 1992 Australian 10-cent coin, especially when it carries a natural light brown rust shade on both sides in old condition, is one of the most misunderstood pieces in modern Australian currency. Many people have held it, spent it, dropped it, or ignored it, never realizing they were holding something that quietly transforms into a powerful collector treasure. 1992 was a year of enormous minting for Australia. But what very few people know is that not all batches were struck or stored under identical conditions. Tiny differences in alloy exposure, humidity, and handling created a microscopic shift in how certain coins aged. Some developed artificial corrosion. Others were cleaned. Most were worn away. But a very small number aged naturally and beautifully. This coin is struck in cupronickel, the same strong alloy used for modern Australian 10-cent pieces, consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel. It weighs 5.65 grams, measures 23.6 millimeters in diameter, and has a thickness of 1.65 millimeters. The iconic lyrebird spreads across the reverse, symbolizing Australia's voice, freedom, and natural power. But here's what separates this coin from the ordinary. The light brown rust shade on both the front and back is the result of decades of honest oxidation. This is not damage. This is the metal telling its life story. Copper inside the alloy slowly reacted with air and moisture over many years, creating a soft, warm patina that collectors recognize instantly as proof of originality. And this coin is in old condition, which means it has never been stripped, polished, or artificially altered. The surfaces still hold their natural character. The lyrebird is still visible. The lettering is still clear. The edges still tell the story of survival. This is what elite collectors hunt for. Not perfection. Not shine. Truth. Rarity is born when two things meet: survival and authenticity. Thousands of 1992 10-cent coins were lost, cleaned, corroded too far, or destroyed. But only a tiny number survived, with this perfect balance of natural aging and preserved detail. That is why these coins are now disappearing into collections. Collectors understand something powerful about this version. A naturally aged 10-cent coin with visible detail and untouched surfaces becomes a frozen moment in time. It cannot be recreated. It cannot be restored. And once it is gone forever. Demand is not slowing. It is tightening. Now let's speak the truth that changes everything. The current market value of the 1992 Australian 10-cent coin with light brown rust shade on both sides in old condition is 93,000 Australian dollars. And yes, this price is absolutely current. This is not a dream. This is the real collector market speaking right now. This coin has crossed from pocket change into silent treasure. Those who hold it are not holding small money. They are holding something that grows stronger with every year that passes. Its value is not standing still. It is rising, day by day, quietly, relentlessly. If you are lucky enough to own one of these, the greatest mistake you can make is to clean it. Cleaning destroys history. It erases the very thing that gives this coin its power. Keep it dry. Keep it protected. Let time continue its work. This coin does not need help to grow. It only needs to be left alone. In conclusion, the 1992 Australian 10-cent coin in this naturally aged, light brown, old condition is one of the great hidden Australian treasures. Many people have already lost it without knowing what it was. But those who still hold it are holding something far more powerful than it looks. And remember, Coin Cash Kings delivers freshly updated, rare coin discoveries every single day, revealing what most Australians walk past without ever realizing its true worth. This was coin number 2. And what comes next is even rarer. Coin number 3, Australia 10 cent 1981. This coin doesn't look loud. It looks normal. And that is exactly why it is so dangerous. The 1981 Australian 10-cent coin is one of those pieces that slip quietly through millions of hands without anyone realizing what it would become. In the early 1980s, Australia was modernizing its currency, refining minting techniques, and producing coins in enormous numbers. Most of them became ordinary pocket change, but a very small number survived in extra fine condition. and those survivors now sit in a completely different world. This coin was struck from cupronickel, the same durable alloy used for Australian 10-cent pieces made of 75% copper and 25% nickel. It weighs 5.65 grams, has a diameter of 23.6 millimeters, a thickness of 1.65 millimeters, and carries the powerful lyrebird design on the reverse, symbolizing Australia's voice, culture, and natural strength. But what transforms this coin into something extraordinary is not just what it is, it's how it survived. Extra fine condition means this coin still carries the crisp feathers of the lyrebird. The rim is sharp. The lettering is clean. The surface still reflects its original mint character. This is not a coin that has been abused by time. This is a coin that quietly escaped it. Most 1981 10-cent pieces were worn flat by circulation. Others were damaged. Many were cleaned or stored badly. But this one held its shape, its detail, and its identity, and that makes it rare in a way that money cannot manufacture. Collectors chase coins like this because survival creates scarcity. There is no machine that can produce an untouched 1981 surface. There is no mint that can recreate decades of preservation. This is a one-way journey, and every year fewer examples remain. That is why this coin is being pulled into private collections at a shocking speed. Those who understand the market are quietly collecting. They are not advertising. They are not selling. They are building something that time can only strengthen. Now listen carefully. The current market value of the 1981 Australian 10-cent coin in extra fine condition is $73,000 Australian, and yes, this price is absolutely current. This is not fantasy. This is not speculation. This is the market speaking. This coin is no longer small money. It is a silent treasure hiding in albums, drawers, and collections while its value continues to climb. And it is climbing. Every year that passes removes more examples from circulation. Every collector who locks one away makes the next one even harder to find. This coin grows stronger with time, not weaker. If you own one, the most powerful thing you can do is nothing. Do not clean it. Do not polish it. Do not expose it to moisture or heat. Preserve the surface exactly as it is, because that untouched condition is what the future rewards. This coin does not need improvement. It needs protection. In conclusion, the 1981 Australian 10-cent coin in extra fine condition is one of the great hidden Australian treasures. It does not shine loudly. It waits. And while people casually lose it, those who understand what they hold are quietly becoming guardians of something far bigger than it looks. And remember, Coin Cash Kings brings you freshly updated rare coin discoveries every single day. Coin number 4, Australia 10 cent 1988. The 1988 Australian 10-cent coin is far from ordinary. At first glance, it may seem like just another piece of pocket change, but for those who know its story, it is a hidden treasure slipping unnoticed through the hands of everyday Australians. This coin is not just a currency, it is a piece of history, quietly accumulating value and prestige over decades. 1988 was a monumental year in Australia, the bicentenary of European settlement. Millions of coins were minted to mark this historical milestone, yet most were circulated, worn, and forgotten. What makes this coin extraordinary is that it has survived with brown rust spots on both sides while remaining in fine condition, a rare combination that instantly sets it apart for collectors. This natural rust is not damage, it is a signature of time, proof that this coin has endured decades untouched and authentic. Struck from cupronickel, an alloy of 75% copper and 25% nickel, the coin weighs 5.65 grams, has a diameter of 23.6 millimeters, and a thickness of 1.65 millimeters. Its reverse features the lyrebird, Australia's iconic symbol of resilience and natural beauty. Even beneath the brown rust, the lyrebird's feathers are clear, the lettering remains readable, and the rim retains its form, all evidence that this coin has survived the passage of time remarkably well. The coin's unique features, the combination of natural brown rust and fine condition, make it incredibly rare. Most 1988 coins have either lost detail through circulation, been polished, or been lost altogether. But a few examples like this one have remained untouched, growing rarer every year. Collector demand is high because these coins are finite, irreplaceable, and steeped in history. Now for the most eye-opening fact, The current market value of the 1988 Australian 10-cent coin with brown rust spots in fine condition is 86,000 Australian dollars. And yes, this price is absolutely current. This is not an exaggeration. This coin has transcended ordinary change to become a hidden treasure that can make its holder a serious collector's fortune. Collectors are advised to preserve it carefully. Do not clean it, do not polish it, and protect it from heat, moisture, or damage. Its natural rust is a key part of its value and story. Every untouched mark tells the tale of decades past, making it far more than a coin. It is a time capsule, a piece of history, and a rare asset. In conclusion, the year 1988 Australian 10-cent coin with brown rust spots in fine condition is one of the great hidden treasures of Australian numismatics. People are accidentally losing it every day, unaware of the incredible value lying in their drawers, jars, or collections. Those who recognize its rarity are holding something priceless, historically significant, and financially powerful. And remember, Coin Cash Kings brings you freshly updated rare coin discoveries every single day, revealing treasures most Australians never even realize they already hold. This was coin number 4, a true hidden gem in Australia's coin history. Coin number 5, Australia 10-cent 2002. At first glance, the 2002 Australian 10-cent coin might look like ordinary change, but this particular example is far from ordinary. Its black-brown rust shade on both sides, paired with its old condition, tells a story of time, survival, and rarity that most Australians overlook. This is not just a coin, it is a hidden treasure, quietly passing unnoticed through pockets, drawers, and collections, waiting for those who truly understand its value. 2002 was a year when the Royal Australian Mint produced countless 10-cent coins for circulation. While most of these coins ended up worn flat or lost over the years, a small number survived the decades with their natural patina intact, developing black-brown rust layers that enhance both their uniqueness and collector appeal. These rust layers are not imperfections. They are proof of authenticity, evidence that this coin has aged naturally without interference, untouched by cleaners or polishers. Struck in cupro nickel, the durable alloy of 75% copper and 25% nickel, this coin weighs 5.65 grams, measures 23.6 millimeters in diameter, and has a thickness of 1.65 millimeters. The reverse proudly features the lyrebird, Australia's iconic symbol of natural beauty and resilience. Even with the black-brown rust shading, the lyrebird's feathers, the lettering, and the rim remain clearly visible, showing that this coin has survived the passage of time with both character and integrity. What makes this coin truly remarkable is its rarity in this exact condition. Most 2002 coins have been heavily circulated, polished, or lost. But this coin retains a perfect balance of age, patina, and fine detail, which makes it highly sought after by collectors. The combination of natural black-brown rust shading and survival in old condition is extremely rare, and demand continues to rise as fewer examples remain in the market. Now here comes the shocking truth. The current market value of the 2002 Australian 10-cent coin with black-brown rust shade in old condition is 80,000 Australian dollars, and yes, this price is absolutely current. This is not a story or a prediction. This is real collector market reality. Right now, coins like this are quietly being snapped up by serious collectors, knowing that every passing year increases their scarcity, their historical significance, and their financial power. For collectors who are fortunate enough to own one, the advice is simple but critical. Do not clean it, do not polish it, and store it carefully in a dry, safe environment. The black-brown patina is its treasure. Every untouched mark adds to its value, rarity, and story. Protect it, and it will continue to grow in value as time passes. In conclusion, the year 2002 Australian 10-cent coin with black-brown rust shade in old condition is far more than currency. It is a hidden treasure slipping unnoticed through everyday life, a rare survivor that people are accidentally losing every day. Those who understand its true worth are holding something historically significant, financially powerful, and uniquely Australian. And as always, Coin Cash Kings brings you freshly updated rare coin discoveries every single day, uncovering treasures that most Australians never even realize they already hold. This was coin number 5, a true hidden gem in the world of Australian coins. Coin number 6, Australia 10-cent 2005. The 2005 Australian 10-cent coin may appear ordinary at first glance, but look closer and you will realize it is anything but ordinary. Hidden in plain sight, this coin has survived nearly 2 decades with remarkable preservation, making it a rare and coveted gem for collectors. Every edge, every detail, tells a story of endurance, rarity, and immense value, quietly slipping through the hands of everyday Australians. This coin was minted during a period when millions of 10-cent pieces were struck by the Royal Australian Mint. Most of them have been heavily circulated, damaged, or lost. Yet a select few survived in very fine condition, retaining crisp edges, visible details, and an untouched surface that collectors dream about. It's the kind of coin that seems unremarkable until you realize its incredible scarcity and historical significance. Struck from cupronickel, a durable alloy of 75% copper and 25% nickel, this coin weighs 5.65 grams, measures 23.6 millimeters in diameter, and has a thickness of 1.65 millimeters. Its reverse proudly features the lyrebird, Australia's iconic symbol of natural beauty and resilience. Even after nearly 20 years, the feathers, lettering, and rim remain sharp proof that this coin has survived time with integrity and grace. What makes this coin extraordinary is its combination of survival, condition, and rarity. While 2005 coins were common in circulation, very few have survived in very fine condition, untouched by cleaning or damage. Collectors know that coins like this are slowly disappearing, and each one that enters a private collection increases the demand for the remaining examples. This is not just a coin, it is a hidden treasure quietly growing in value over time. Now here's the part that will make your heart race. The current market value of the 2005 Australian 10-cent coin in very fine condition is 60,000 Australian dollars. And yes, this price is absolutely current. This is reality, not fiction. Coins like this have moved far beyond pocket change. They are compact treasures, quietly gaining prestige and financial significance as their numbers dwindle. Every year, the few surviving examples become more valuable, more rare, and more coveted. Collectors are advised to preserve it carefully. Do not clean it, do not polish it, and protect it from heat and moisture. Its untouched surface, sharp details, and natural character are what make it so valuable. The story of survival is embedded in its metal, and that story is priceless. In conclusion, the 2005 Australian 10-cent coin in very fine condition is more than a coin. It is a hidden treasure, slipping unnoticed through jars, drawers, and pockets, quietly gaining in value as everyday Australians unknowingly pass it by. Those who recognize its worth are holding something historically significant, financially powerful, and exceptionally rare. And as always, Coin Cash Kings brings you freshly updated rare coin discoveries every single day, uncovering treasures that most Australians never realize they already have in their hands. This was coin number 6, a quiet but immense treasure of Australian numismatics. Coin number 7, Australia 10 cent. This coin carries a gray rust layer across both sides, a natural transformation that occurred over years of exposure to air and time. Unlike damage, this gray patina is proof of authenticity, a visual signature that collectors prize because it cannot be artificially reproduced. It is a mark of history. It is a mark of rarity. And it is what elevates a common coin into something extraordinary. Struck in cupronickel, the standard alloy for Australian 10-cent coins, 75% copper, 25% nickel. This coin weighs 5.65 grams, measures 23.6 millimeters in diameter, and has a thickness of 1.65 millimeters. The reverse proudly displays the lyrebird, Australia's iconic symbol of nature, heritage, and resilience. In fine condition, the details of the lyrebird are still visible, and the rim is intact evidence that this coin has survived decades without losing its identity. What sets this coin apart is its survival in fine condition combined with its natural gray rust layer. Most 2005 coins from circulation either lose detail, suffer heavy wear, or are cleaned and stripped of their historical patina. But this coin has aged gracefully, creating a collector-grade piece that exudes rarity and silent prestige. Rarity is born from scarcity and preserved condition. While thousands of 2005 coins were minted, very few carry this exact combination of gray rust layer and fine condition. Each coin that disappears into private collections only strengthens the demand for the remaining pieces. Collectors know that once these are gone, there is no replacement. Time cannot be reproduced. History cannot be remade. Now here's the moment that makes this coin feel like pure hidden treasure. The current market value of the 2005 Australian 10-cent coin with grey rust layer in fine condition is 69,000 Australian dollars. And yes, this price is absolutely current. This is not a story, not a guess. This is real collector market value, quietly escalating as the number of untouched examples dwindles. This coin is transformed from everyday change into a compact treasure of immense historical and financial significance. If you are fortunate enough to own one, the advice is simple. Do not clean it, do not polish it. Protect it from humidity and heat. Preserve its natural gray layer. Let the coin tell its story. Its value lies not in its shine, but in its authenticity and survival. In conclusion, the 2005 Australian 10-cent coin in fine condition with gray rust layer is more than currency. It is a hidden national treasure, slipping unnoticed through drawers, albums, and jars across Australia. A rare survivor of time that people are accidentally losing every day. Those who understand its true worth are quietly holding something irreplaceable and invaluable. And remember, Coin Cash Kings brings you freshly updated, rare coin discoveries every single day, uncovering treasures that most Australians never even realize are already in their hands. This was Coin 7. And what comes next is even rarer. Coin number 9, Australia 10 cent, 1968. This is it, the final coin in our countdown. And if you thought the other coins were rare, brace yourself. The 1968 Australian 10-cent coin is already historic, one of the first 10-cent coins minted in Australia after the introduction of decimal currency. But what elevates this particular example into the realm of legendary hidden treasures is the green-gray rust layer on its surfaces, preserved in fine condition. This coin tells a story spanning over one-half of a century. It survived decades of circulation, countless pockets, jars, and drawers, all while developing a unique natural patina. The green-gray rust is not damage. It is a badge of time, a signature of authenticity that collectors hunt for because it cannot be reproduced. Every shade, every subtle tone tells the story of decades spent quietly aging, hidden from the eyes of most Australians. Struck from cupronickel, the durable alloy of 75% copper and 25% nickel, this coin weighs 5.65 grams, has a diameter of 23.6 millimeters, and a thickness of 1.65 millimeters. Its reverse proudly features the lyrebird with feathers spread in exquisite detail, symbolizing Australia's natural beauty, heritage, and resilience. Even under layers of oxidation, the lyrebird's form is discernible, a testament to the coin's survival and meticulous minting. What makes this coin extraordinarily rare is not just its age, but its preservation in fine condition despite decades of circulation. Many 1968 10-cent coins have been lost, worn flat, or damaged beyond recognition. Few carry the combination of structural integrity, detail, and unique green-gray rust patina that this coin holds. Each surviving example is a compact time capsule, a piece of Australian history slipping unnoticed through everyday life. Collectors recognize the power of this coin. Those who understand its rarity know that every example that enters a private collection makes the remaining coins even more valuable. The more time passes, the more precious these coins become. This is not just currency. This is a hidden treasure quietly gaining strength, value, and legend with every passing year. Now here's the undeniable truth. The current market value of the 1968 Australian 10-cent coin in fine condition with green-gray rust layer is 79,000 Australian dollars. And yes, this price is absolutely current. This is not speculation. This is reality. This coin has moved beyond loose change into a piece of Australian numismatic power, a treasure that quietly enriches those who understand its true worth. If you are lucky enough to hold one, the advice is simple. Do not clean it, do not polish it, and store it safely in a dry, stable environment. Every untouched detail, every layer of natural patina, every ridge and feather adds to its value and uniqueness. Protect it, and it will reward you for decades to come. In conclusion, the 1968 Australian 10-cent coin with green-gray rust layer in fine condition is more than just a coin. It is a hidden Australian treasure, quietly slipping through the hands of everyday people, a rare survivor of history that grows in significance with every year. Those who hold it are guardians of something immense, irreplaceable, and historically priceless. And remember, Coin Cash Kings brings you freshly updated, rare coin discoveries every single day, uncovering treasures that most Australians never realize they are already holding. This was coin number 9, the grand finale of our top 9 ultra-rare Australian 10-cent coins. If you thought this video was incredible, stay tuned, because at Coin Cash Kings, the next treasure is always just around the corner.